Don't skip the gym if you're sore. Take an active rest day. Okay. So I used to do this all the time where I would be sore, I would not be feeling good, something's happened mentally, whatever the case may be. And honestly, I would sacrifice my gym time because I'm not in the right zone, right? I'm trying to be Mr. Perfect and stuff. But, what we have to be doing, let me fix this camera. What we have to be doing is taking these active rest days, right? You have to be taking active rest days. And the way to do this is very simple, right? If you know, there's a couple strategies I have. There's a couple ways I go about this. One of the ways is if I know I'm sore in certain areas and I know I'm not sore in certain other areas, you take advantage of what isn't sore and you start working that out, right? That's one way you can go about this, and that's one of my favorite ways actually to go about this, is just picking what to do when you're not sore, right? So let's just say, for example, this is an example here. You work out your biceps yesterday and your back, right? And then, the week's over. You did all your stuff. It's like Sunday. And then you're like, you know what? My shoulders aren't really sore, but I just hit shoulders 2 days ago, right? Most people would be like, I'll take the day off. We'll go back on it the next week. My shoulders, they're not really sore, but I'll just take the day off. We'll do whatever, right? No, no. Sometimes you gotta be your own judge, right? Sometimes you gotta be the judge of yourself. If your shoulders are not sore and your abs, or let's just say, are not sore either, you should hit it. That should be a day on your active rest day. It's not. Think of like that. This is one way to go about active rest days, right? You should think about doing the exercise that is not sore. And you can make some interesting, fun combination. That's why I love the gym so much, and that's why I'm always in it. Is because sometimes you have your strict schedule of like, okay, this is back and biceps, this is chest and triceps, this is shoulders, this is abs and legs, whatever the case may be. But if you're on the next day and it's like Sunday, or like you got through everything at least once or twice this week, you should pick something that's not sore, right? The shoulders, right? Like we were talking about. And then you do your own stuff, right? And when you do it, here's the kicker, right? Here's the kicker. Don't just do the same exercises you always do. If you're doing seated shoulder presses, right, with the barbell, why don't you try standing? Try standing. Or even better, try some if you have a Smith machine. If you go to the gym, you have the Smith machine. Now you have really good isolation on your shoulders, right? Just start switching it up a little bit, right? That's a whole nother gym video. Just not doing the same stuff all the time. But to give you a snippet of that, that's what you should do on your active rest days. Like if you know something is not sore, train it. Now, if you are the case, here's the other case, right? Here, there's a couple more cases. If you are sore everywhere, let's just say you have been sore for the past like 3 days on your legs, and everything else is sore. You're like, okay, I can't really move and stuff. Hey, don't hit the gym. Don't hit the gym that day. And you know what? Just don't do anything. No! Okay, you don't have to hit the gym. I wonder if I got any of y'all. Don't hit the gym, but y'all can still like go for a walk. And if a walk is too easy for you, why don't you go for a hike? Dude, wake up early in the morning, go for a hike. Hiking is actually amazing for you, right? First of all, zone 2 cardio is one of the best cardios out there. Hiking is zone 2 cardio, where it's you're doing enough to where you don't get super tired and you can still talk, but it's enough that's like, hey, you're actually working and you're actually feeling it, right? Like zone 4 or like these HIIT workouts are like so much cardio where you can't even talk during it, and then you're really sore after, and if anything, it makes it worse for you. So if you get that sweet balance of zone 2, where you're like hiking at an incline or whatever, you're gonna get enough out of it, right? You're gonna get enough out of it, which is great. So hiking's a great option. I love hiking. If you don't want to hike, if you can't hike, there's also biking. There's bike riding. That's another good zone 2 cardio. But the moral of this is just doing some kind of cardio, some kind of active. Remember, active rest day. It might be a rest day from the main, regimen like we talked about, where you might be doing like a muscle that's not sore. But if everything's sore, hey. Or if you just like really not feeling it, like you just like, all right, everything's been trained, I don't want to do this, I might injure myself. This is where cardio comes in. This is where you can ride the stationary bike for an hour instead of like 20 minutes after a workout that you normally do. Or this is where you go for a jog around. You could jog. You could go for a run. You could go for, the bike ride, go up on a hike. These are all great options that will help you guys stay in shape and get leaner, because we want to get lean, guys. We want to be massive and lean. You guys want to build up your muscle, cut it out, and just keep doing this, and then you're gonna look massive, man. You're gonna look freaking massive, feel massive. It's gonna be great. But now, here is probably the worst scenario for y'all. Okay, so we talked about training a muscle that's not sore, and we also talked about if everything's sore, you can do some cardio. Now the third thing. Now, before we talk about this third thing, if you guys are interested and you are liking what I'm talking about, I am offering free one-on-one coaching on the Skool community. It's like a community where we want to better our confidence skills, we want to better our workouts, and we also want to better our nutrition. So if you guys are interested, man, we are dropping the workout module very soon. It's in beta 1. We got, I think, like 5 or 6 members so far. You talk every day, you contribute, and it's great. It's a great community vibe. You guys will love it. Just fill out that Google form. It will show me what you guys are looking for, and then we'll help you guys out with that. So link in the description, man. Make a change, man. I will change your life. I will. I'll help you guys if you're stuck. But anyways, that third reason, right? That third reason. If you are sore, plus tired, plus maybe sick. If you're sick, that's the big thing. Most people, when they're sick, okay, bed rot the whole day. Now, if you're at an extreme level of being sick, that's okay. You need your rest. You need to not do anything. But if you're like a little congested, a little bit of cough, whatever, it doesn't hurt to go for a walk. If anything, getting the sun is one of the best things. Being a little active, not like super active, is great. You need the sunlight. You need to be a little active. And you need to be eating the right foods. Most people either don't eat the whole day or they stuff their face in. It's one or the other on the ends of the spectrum here. Okay? You have to still be keeping your diet going, whatever that may be. If you're trying to hit like 2,800 calories, you're trying to hit 2,800 calories, 2,000. Like whatever the case may be, you're still trying to hit that. But, if you're sick, yeah, hey, don't go crazy in the gym, don't go for a hike, but just, go for a walk or just be outside. Being outside is great too. Being outside is great. That sun helps you guys tremendously. I'm not even going to lie. I remember, I've been going for walks almost every morning now, and dude, it's one of the best things you can do. Every single morning, get in the sun, interact with people, and ooh, this is really good. This is, guys, this is Diet Coke Lime. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. I've never heard of it, but that's besides the point. So, but yeah, guys, get outside, man. Get outside, greet some people, be a good person too. It goes a long ways. That's going to be another video. We'll talk about like just giving compliments to people. I think, I'll write that for tomorrow. You guys are seeing literally DomCoslive on the raw grind. Hey, yo, pause. I'm literally writing this down on the video. Crazy, y'all, crazy. But yeah, like I was saying, active rest day. Giving compliments to people. It's not even that hard, guys. See, I'm literally coming up with these videos right here. That's what I had for today. All right, anyways, I covered my journal because it's kind of personal. But, but anyways, guys, I love how I'm doing all this on camera. Hey, I don't know if anyone's watching now. Hey, if you're watching right now, type panda type panda in the comments. Be like, DomCos is a panda. I'll know if you watch this, okay? I'll know. I'll heart it. I'll I'll give you a cookie. But all right, little recap on the video, guys. A little recap on the video. Let's get a little more serious here. Active rest days are great, man. Let's just say hypothetical, you just don't want to work out that day. Don't do nothing. At least if you don't want to work out that day, do something that's active, guys. Do something that's active. You will thank me and yourself later because you literally will feel a lot better. You'll start looking a lot better if you start doing a little more cardio, and it'll be great, man. Be great getting out in the sun, tanning. I mean, I'm pretty white, but you know what I mean? Like, it would be great. That's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of push, and you guys will do awesome, man. You guys will do awesome, right? If you're a little sick, man, like we talked about, like just go for a walk even. If you literally have to bed rot, it's okay. Just know that you have to be eating. Don't lose all this weight. I have a friend. He literally was sick for, I think, 2 weeks. It was really bad, like really sick. And he did not eat anything, and he lost a lot of weight. It was not good. So guys, just make sure you guys are getting on that grind, still eating, still having that diet. And if you're sore, if you're not sore everywhere, train the muscle that's not sore. Do a unique workout, guys. Do a unique workout. Hit shoulders and biceps. Sure. If they're not sore, right? If they're not sore, try it out. You know, but if everything's sore, then do some zone 2 cardio. Like we talked about, hiking, bike riding, all that good stuff, man. Because I'm telling you now, I didn't do this. And I'll give you guys a little snippet before we go. I used to just, like, if I was sore, if I wasn't feeling good, I would literally take the whole day off. I'd be just chilling, gaming in my room, playing video games, watching YouTube, you know, doing all this stuff. And it would not be helping me, guys. It would not be helping me, right? You have to be a little bit active, at least. Little bit of activity, right? Even if that's just walking around your neighborhood or walking to a friend's house or walking to school or whatever the case. Just get active, guys. That's all that really matters. Get active. Don't take a full day off. Get some activity in, man. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everybody watching. You guys are always awesome. If you're sticking around to the end, you guys are really real ones. Fill out the Google form if you guys are interested. We have weekly calls on Sundays, and we're trying to better our mind, body, and confidence, baby. You already know. You already know. The Body and Confidence Lab. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.